Yeah, definitely not the start we wanted. I said I don't think we could have played any worse. And certainly they played very, very well. So they had a lot to do with that. But I thought we looked like a team that was intimidated. We were back on our heels, not playing anything like we're capable of playing. And outside of Hannah Hoganson's performance, that game could have been extremely lopsided. But we talked about that between periods, and I give our group credit. I thought we came back out, played a lot harder, competed a lot harder. Again, just did things that we talked about doing coming into the weekend. And probably the biggest thing was I thought we started winning more battles. And again, Hannah I thought was outstanding the entire game, but after that first period, it was a 2-2 hockey game. So. And we had chances. We it's not often you get a 2-on-0, and we weren't able to convert on it. So again, take away the first period, and it's a little different game. Certainly Minnesota played extremely well, created a lot of great chances, and again, for outside of Hannah Hoganson, it could have been an extremely different score. Well, just the key is you got to be ready. We talk about we got to play on our toes, and no question they can get going. But if you stand and watch, it's a lot easier. And we were doing a lot of standing and watching. Again, we didn't manage the puck very well. We had a lot of our stick to their stick turnovers. And again, when they're it seems like they're playing downhill all the time, and it's hard to play like that. And again, they get wheeling, and it's harder to take away time and space when you're standing flat-footed and they're jumping. So again, I thought we did a much better job after the first period. But again, we need to play that way for 60 minutes if we're gonna have a chance against a team like that. But yeah, absolutely. I mean, no question. There's things we need to do better. I thought we left Hannah kind of out to dry there in the third period, especially on that fifth goal. Just about every one of their goals was just a real pretty passing play, and she didn't have a chance on any one of them. We talked about going into the third period. Let's kill that penalty. We can gain some momentum off it, and then you never know. We're one shot away from making it real interesting. And unfortunately, they were able to get that fourth one to make it 4-1. But we kept battling. We kept we had chances. Like I said, we want to put in 20, 23, 27 shots on that. I can't remember what it wanted to end up, but again, it's just tough when you're chasing the game like we were right from the get-go. Well, again, like I said, they'll all have a chance to watch their own game film. They can watch their own shifts and some self-reflection. The bottom line is we just got to come out ready to go right from the start. I mean, that's hockey. I mean, we're gonna, if you're on your toes, you're jumping, you're battling, you're competing, and I go back to what I said earlier. It starts with winning battles, and we need to win more battles consistently. And again, if we could do that and continue to get in the goaltending, we got, then you're always going to have a chance, no matter who you play against.
Right. I think it opened our eyes on how much we have to, work hard and not be on our heels. It definitely made us mad. We just kind of said, you know what, we got to pull it together. This isn't us. This isn't how we play. We're the Beavers. We're one of the hardest working teams in the WCHA, and we need to be better, and we need to understand that we got to play our position. And with Paige getting that first goal to tie it up, it started to get our momentum back. And then we just kind of got, I think, 2 up, and then we just kind of lost it in that momentum. But then, in the second and third period, we tried our hardest. We technically, it would have been a 2-2 game if you took out the first period. But eventually, they kind of ran us in the first period, but we tried to do our hardest and, work. So again, like I said, it was our first game. So, we still needed some more practice. Eventually, like coming against the U of M, we've already played multiple games. So we've had practice, we've had chemistry with the lines that we've played, and we're kind of understanding how to play against good teams like this. And I think it's helping with practice and not being our first game against Ohio was one of our first weekends, well, second, but still we need to practice and get the chemistry.
Like you've probably heard before, we definitely came out and we knew that they were a good team, but I think we definitely let them take it to us, and clearly it showed. So I think like we had to regroup and then just like remember that like we're also a really good team where like we can make things happen. We can get it played in their zone. So it's playing more of Beaver hockey, playing our game instead of letting them come to us. So I definitely saw a change in like atmosphere with the girls on the ice, just like a belief that like we can like possess the puck, we can work in. So I think it definitely helped a little bit. I would say just a little bit of breakdowns. I think there's certain, it's more like they have some skilled players. So I think more taking the body, being physical, because we are like a very good team. We are a little bit younger, but it's having these girls do the little things, picking up sticks in front of the net. But like I said, I think there was definitely a transition as the game went on. So just, we definitely emphasized doing those little things right. Definitely playing both sides of the ice. So it's, yes, we need to like generate goals. We need to score. We need to possess it in their zone, but also like if they get the puck, we need to back check. We need to pick up the loose girls in the D zone. So it's more of an even, yes, we want to score, but also we need to be sure to place in D zone.